Hi math friends, today we're looking at our expressions study guide. So let's check it out and get some good practice. Remember, as you're going through this, pause, try it on your own, see what you did right, did wrong, and hopefully we're learning this better now too. All right, so the first one says identify the terms in the following expression. How many terms are there? So we have to remember terms, they're going to be separated by plus and minus signs. So we got some terms there that are separated, right? We got a 3x, 19y, and a 24. So we can say the terms are 3x, 19y, and 24. It says how many terms are there? Well, 3x, 19y, and 24, there's three different things. So there are three terms. Same for the next one. X squared minus 2x plus 3a plus 9. So look at those pluses and minuses, right? Those are going to separate your terms. And I'm going to erase that in just a sec here too. Okay, so I get x squared, negative 2x, or minus 2x, 3a, and 9. All right, so terms. So we're going to say again, the terms are x squared, 2x, 3a, and 9. How many terms are there? There are 4 terms. So simplify. So this is taken from when we first start thinking about simplifying. We think of concrete things, right? Like 3 pizzas plus 4 hamburgers plus 3 fries plus 3 hamburgers plus 2 pizzas. So we could want to do like 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2, but they're not all the same thing, right? So what are the same? Pizzas. These are the same things here. So 3 pizzas and 2 pizzas. If I combine like terms, I'm going to have at the end 5 pizzas. And what else is the same? Check out those hamburgers, right? We got 4 hamburgers and 3 hamburgers. And yeah, there's pictures here too, just in case, that might help us too. So 4 and 3, and you can count them too. You have 7 hamburgers. And then there's only 3 fries, plus 3 fries. So why is this simplified? Well, look at the number of terms. You start with 5 terms and you end with 3 terms. So we simplified that now because all the terms that are the same kind of thing are now together. So this would be your final answer for this. Remember, if you're like me, when you see those different variables, think about food. That might help. Simplify this, so when we see the parentheses, remember that's the distributive property. 4 times 2x, 4 times 5. I'm going to write these steps here for the study guide purposes. I hope this helps you too. I'm just showing the multiplication here. Remember, we use a dot to show multiplication. So this is 8x plus 20. They don't both have an x, so we cannot combine them. They are not like terms. But again, that's simplified. Number 5, same idea, simplify. So let's look at things that are like terms here. We got a y. We have another term that has y, and no other terms that have y. So let's look at that. Y plus 2y. Remember, if you have a variable that doesn't have a number in front of it, there's a 1 there. So we're going to have 3y. And then let's see if there's any other terms that we can have that are like terms. I have a 4x and a minus 3x. So go left to right. 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So plus 1x. And at the end, we'll type this up to clean it up too. And then I have this plus 10. There's no other numbers without a variable, so I just put the plus 10 on the end here. Again, simplified. Look, 3 terms compared to starting with 5. So let's just type this up to clean up. 3y plus, you could put 1x if you want to. Typically, we just put x if there's a 1 in front of it. plus 10. So this would be my final answer. All right, more simplifying practice here. You're going to see parentheses here. So before we do anything else, we want to distribute, because multiplication in order of operations happens before addition and subtraction. So 5 times m, 5m. I'm going to type that actually. So 5m plus 20. And then that 3m and that 9, for right now, was showing our work. We're going to just write them like that. And now we'll go ahead and combine like terms like we did before. So I got a 5m and a plus 3m. Notice how on each of these we're making sure that we also get that symbol to the left, whether it's a plus or a minus. So 5m and 3m, that's going to be 8m when we combine them, right? 5 plus 3. And then let's go ahead and look at plus 20 plus 9. Oh, 20 plus 9. I know how to do that. That's 29. So plus 29. And I'll type this just so it looks a little bit neater here. So our final answer would be 8m plus 29. All right, one more on this page, and then we only got one left. Simplify 10w plus 5y plus 25 divided by 5. Ooh, really important there. Everything's being divided by 5. So we essentially have 3 things to do here, right? We have 10w divided by 5. So we have to divide each term separately by 5. And then we'll see if there's anything else to do. So then I got a plus 5y divided by 5. And then plus 25 divided by 5. All right, so when we simplify each of these separately now, 10 divided by 5, that's much simpler to do, right? 10 divided by 5 is 2, and we keep the variable there. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and we keep the variable. 25 divided by 5 is 5, and it doesn't have a variable. Now let's look for like terms, w, y, and 5. No like terms there. So let's write our final answer, 2w plus, remember, if we have a 1 in front of the variable, you can write it, but you don't need to. So we'll just write y plus 5. So this would be our final answer. And again, look, simplified. We have 3 terms instead of 3 terms divided by something. All right, we got one more to go in the study guide. And there's some more steps here. However, look at this carefully. We have 3xy plus 6x squared plus 9xy plus 2a plus 10xy plus 30 divided by 2. All right, so let's look at skills that we know. There's no parentheses here, but there is some dividing going on. So we have to break this down. If I can divide each part of this, I can make this simpler on myself. So it's going to require some patience. It's going to require us to look at things one step at a time. Hopefully using the colors here helps you guys too, especially if you didn't see this on your first time through. All right, and when we do this, remember everything else at the beginning, we're going to rewrite that because we might need that later. Or we're going to need that later to help us simplify the whole thing. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to type this part now again too so it looks a little neater. So I have 3xy plus 6x squared plus 9xy plus, and I'm going to use, I'm going to color code this again. So 2a divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so that's 1a. Plus 10xy divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Keep the variables xy. Yeah, even though it's xy, we just rewrite them. Plus 30 divided by 2, I can do that. That's 15. All right, now let's see if there's any like terms. Remember, the like terms have to have the exact same variable or variables in them. So 3xy, 9xy, 5xy. They both have the exact same xy variables on them. All right, so 3 and 9 is 12. 12 and 5, 17. So I have 17xy. All right, now let's go ahead and look at our next term, 6x squared. I don't see any other x squareds here. So I'm going to write 6x squared and then let's look at our next term. So I got this 1a. There's no other a's in this. So plus a. Remember, you don't need to write the 1 with that. And then that 15 is just kind of hanging on the end there. So we kind of know that that 15 is going to be by itself. So plus 15. All right, I'm going to type this as a final answer just so it looks a little bit neater too. So 17xy plus 6x squared plus a plus 15. And that would be our final answer. All right, so look at that again, simplified. We started up here and we ended down here. We only have 4 terms and things are put together as they need to be. All right, so good luck with that. Watch, rewind, pause, do the things that you need to do to practice this skill more and more. And good luck. Have a good day.